I don't know where I am, but when it comes to scouting out worlds, I shouldn't be surprised that things might be a little odd. Huh. And right off the bat, things are a little odd. Huh. Okay. This universe is called Haven Mobius. Strange, but doesn't have terrible energy. Seems relatively harmless. This seems like a place that could be fine for traveling, that I know of. Huh. This world is quite beautiful at a glance. Beautiful trees. You know, if I find a place similar to this, I could take Julie here. I don't get the sense that there's anybody here, as far as I know. Huh. I could probably get a better view from over here. Oh. I think this is a tea area. There's no one. Wait, did I see someone? Wait. I'm probably just seeing things. But I could have sworn I saw someone. Is someone here? Yep, I wasn't hallucinating. That was definitely a silhouette. Someone's here. Oh, they didn't follow me. Oh, okay, then. That must mean they either don't care or could be welcoming. Wait a second. I think I recognize that. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Any company would be up here.
Wait. Infinite? Not my variant? Clearly.
Well, are you going to stand there looking paranoid, or are you going to try and attack?
After you. Ladies first.
You've posed no threat so far. So I'm not attacking.
What are you doing here? I didn't know this universe had... Well, it's the multiverse, I shouldn't be surprised. But... Sorry. It's almost instinctual. I'm just a traveler. I mean no harm as well. I was just scouting out worlds. Yes, I was just scouting out worlds. And I ended up coming here. Haven Mobius, correct? That's what my readings told me.
Quite observant. That's right.
Yes. Why are you... You're not attacking me. Wait. There's no phantom ruby on your torso. Where is it?
I gave it up. Long time ago.
Huh? Then why do you still hide your face? That ruby is what made infinite possible. Then...
The mask is just a habit.
Oh my. Wait. 0?
Assassin 0 to be precise.
Oh. Oh, forgive me. It's instinctual for me to pull out weapons on someone who resembles an enemy. But you've shown no hostility, so... But you've shown no
You
ill
wouldn't
will
be the
towards me,
first
so...
person to do that.
Really? Who else has?
Yep. I have. Just a few months ago. It was with this familiar figure who I met.
To whom?
The last time I ever saw her before then was during a certain event that left me scarred.
Well, forgive me, but I don't know many of the events, or really any of the events that you've been through at the moment. For we've never met before, and forgive me for being a bit eager to pull out my weapons. Infinite in our dimension did quite a lot of terrible things. With the Phantom Ruby in his possession, it didn't end well for many of us. Especially Shadow and Sonic.
Oh, believe me.
And Silver.
Oh, believe me. I'm more aware of that than anybody.
But I don't try to see every version that way. You obviously gave up the Phantom Ruby. To me, that gives off the impression that your power-hungry days are behind you. And dare I say beneath you. Right?
Exactly. And plus, if I was still infinite, would I have been carrying my old blade?
I can't really say, because our infinite still has that blade as a trophy. To show how, quote-unquote, he's evolved since then.
Well, this isn't technically my original. It's mainly a newer version that a friend of mine's father had forged.
Fascinating.
It stores any amount of damage that it takes, and I can send it back when I'm ready.
Quite impressive technology. My clan could definitely learn more about it. But, old habits die hard. I keep forgetting sometimes that I'm part of a different clan now. I have no master to report back to. I have no enemies anymore. We're all on the same side now. And I found my place with the heroes. Which is strange. Seeing that with someone who, in my home universe, refuses to be referred to as anything other than Infinite. The holder of the Phantom Ruby.
Just hearing about that kind of way, it just makes me...
I can somewhat relate to being on the wrong side of the coin until your mind was broken from the trance that it was stuck in. Dare I ask, what did it take for you?
Basically took a big hero with a lot of optimism for somebody that had a lot of scars on his body. Instead of Sonic and Gadget beating me, it was him.
Who?
But as I was about to wait for the release of death, he held out his hand and offered me a second chance.
Who was it? Shadow?
It was a... Nope, but somebody who can quite relate to both. A gray hybrid. A wolf hog, to be precise.
What was his name? I've never been to this universe before, so I don't know who you're referring to. At all.
Overkill.
Overkill. I am unfamiliar with that name. Never heard it.
I don't expect you to be. All you
So-
need to know is that he's the reason of why I changed,
So
and why I
he's
got rid of the Phantom Ruby.
So he's the hand that turned you to the side of good. It was
Yep.
friendship, brotherhood?
Just a friendship. Although his adopted daughter likes to think of me as an uncle.
A girl can dream of something similar one day. But that hit close to home and you don't even realize it.
Well, what's your story?
Well, I was part of my dimension's version of the Nocturnus clan. We're a very strong, highly advanced warrior clan. We value technology over everything else. Sometimes even emotion. Emotions like happiness and empathy, and above all, love, which ended up being the thing that freed me from my clan's leader's chains. Indeed, it was love. It was romantic. I fell in love. What, you expect me to continue?
No.
I mean,
I guess we all have our different ways of changing.
though, for you it took a friend. For me it took a woman that I could never see myself living without. She's the sun, the earth, everything to me. Her very existence makes the world feel even brighter. I love her. But sometimes it's strange to finally be able to feel like you can feel again after many years of having to be just another face in the crowd. A warrior that gets picked from the rest, only when seen as something that can be useful for gathering information. But I wasn't safe from the expectations that my clan's leader put upon me. Especially the constant pushing of suitors.
Suitors. Never been a fan of such things.
You know what I'm referring to, right? Arranged romances.
Of course. I myself am not in love with anyone, but if I had to have been so, I would say that you let your heart choose, not anyone else. I assume that's what you did.
And I left the clan. Before I assumed the worst would happen. Our clans were battling against each other for supremacy, but we ended up uniting them through our own realization of true love. And we decided to stand against any opposing views against us. We stood for each other, and we've been happy ever since. I had a villainous past, but unlike certain villains who doubled down, I opened up and saw the error. And because of that, I have someone who I can't live without. Dare I say, it's almost at the level that Shadow is with Maria, or Sonic is without his family. Or Tails without his plane, dare I make a more humorous analogy.
I can see where you're coming from on such a thing.
Agreed. I'm a bit glad that I found this world now. I was just scouting out worlds that the muses have visited, and I wanted to see for myself. I was not much of a dimensional traveler. Since I left the clan, I was focusing so much on enjoying my life in Mobius and just savoring the freedom I have with my lover and just spending as much time with her as I can. But other universes are out there, and exploration is something that I also can't live without. And I think I scored a nice world to visit, dare I say. It's quite lovely here.
Indeed it is. A dangerous world, but with bright people.
Replace world with multiverse and keep the phrase bright people, and you have the mentality that the muses have slowly gained over the years. Mostly the queens.
Oh. The muses. Assassin Shadow has mentioned that he's met 2 of them already.
Has he? Which ones? There's quite a few.
The 2 queens themselves. The twins.
Oh.
From what Assassin Shadow has told me. And they've both fallen head over heels for him.
The problem with giving so much love to others is that you end up being a subject of your own actions. Easily flustered. And then there's me, who doesn't see anyone else in that light except for my own partner. Personally, I don't understand how someone can get so flustered over another specimen so easily. It might just be me being a bit more stone cold, but that's just who I am.
For my case, I would just find that if I fell in love with anyone, it would just slow me down from my work.
I thought the same thing too. Until I found her. So, don't count yourself out just yet. 0. It's odd saying that, in all honesty.
Yeah, I've heard that a time or 2.
But don't be ashamed. Love can exist anywhere. If a stone-cold former soldier like me could find it, then who says you can't?
While that may be true, I don't see anyone who could possibly be compatible with me.
Again, that's what I thought. I'm not saying this in a teasing manner, but one thing that heroes have taught us is to never lose hope. In anything.
Indeed.
It's quite nice out here. I actually debated if it was possible to maybe bring my partner here for a date. We could have a picnic here. And I could look into her beautiful eyes.
This is one of the calmest areas of Haven Mobius.
I can see why.
It's the more populated areas you need to watch out for. Because while there are bright people here, there are also dangerous people.
That's any universe. Even 84, I say. The villains are no strangers to causing trouble and destruction. Especially Team Triple Threat. You probably don't know who they are, but they're pretty disgusting. But
I would imagine so.
It is nice, though, to, I guess, meet someone so different. I wouldn't mind doing that more often.
You do learn to enjoy it.
Agreed. And if anything, my time spending with the heroes has taught me many things, including to never judge a book by its cover. Even if that book was formerly written with villainous intentions, but became heroic by the end. You know, I wouldn't mind exploring further. Oh, also, forgive me, I never told you my name. My name is Shade. Shade the Echidna.
Pleasant to meet you, Shade.
Indeed. Zero. Well, I don't know where to go, so care to show me?
With pleasure. You'll be in for quite the interesting journey.
Thank you. I could definitely see this being a place I could explore once again.